So let's talk about the orbs or the drones that people have been seeing up in the sky. If you found this video, you might be someone like me where you're not really questioning if you were seeing something in the sky that is not of our nature. You may be like me in the way of it's not too hard to accept that there are other things out there in the universe outside of our planet that are intelligent beings, right? I, growing up in a Christian household, was taught that anything in that realm was demonic or had to do with the demons or something negative. I think it's important in the day and age that we live to have an openness within your mind that isn't attached to anything religious, and to purely look at what you are seeing and understand or feel what feeling you seeing that innately gives you. Is it a bad feeling in your gut? Is it a good feeling? Depending on you, whatever. For me, in my case, it's always been good. Whenever I've seen an orb up in the sky, I happen to have a fair amount of experience with seeing them, communicating with them, and just having an open heart. And I think that's the main thing when it comes to seeing things that you can't really understand. With the knowledge that I have, which isn't very much, but I'm pretty interested in it. So I like it. I like to learn about it. I try my best to have an open heart and an open mind to whatever I'm seeing, and allow the possibilities of what it is to be whatever it is. So I love looking up in the sky, being with a group of friends, or just being by myself and looking up and seeing something that looks like a star not be a star. Let's say we're looking up at the Big Dipper, or the Little Dipper in this case, looking up at it, and the stars in the Little Dipper have a certain luminance or opacity to them. They're as bright as they are, and they're fixed and they stay there. But let's say you're looking up at the Little Dipper and you see one up and to the right, and it looks like just any other star and you don't know what it is, but all of a sudden, as you're looking at it, it starts moving slowly and then starts moving across the sky away from the Little Dipper. You're seeing it move and you're like, big dog, that looks just like a star, but it's moving. And clearly, as we can see it with our eyes, that is way too high to be a plane. Okay, way too high in elevation to be a plane. It doesn't look any different from the stars that we're looking at that are right around it. See it move. In my case, I saw it move, and you're like, what even is that? What the fuck am I looking at? I don't know. So let's just say I've gotten to the point now where I have an open mind and an open heart to whatever it is, and a part of me really is in the belief that we're obviously not alone. I feel like it's kind of a egotistical thing to think. It's a very human thing to think, and a natural thing to think as a human, that it's just us here and that there's nothing else out there in the universe. I used to think that way, and I think a lot of that comes from how I was raised in a religious household, being a Christian and strictly going by what the Bible told. Since I've gotten away from that and I have a much more open mind and a much more open heart, I feel like my field of view has been expanded massively to the point where when I see things like that, I'm like, damn, I don't know what that is, but it looks fucking awesome and I vibe with it. I think it's great. So this video isn't for the people that are like wondering and still in that in-between spot of like, what the fuck is that? This is for the people that are open to it, have an open heart, have an open mind, and are just ready to accept the possibility of whatever it is that is up there. I'm going to go ahead and pull out this deck of oracle cards. If you're watching this video, you probably like these. If not, it's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a poll on what's something that you should know. What's something that you and I should know about the orbs that are up in the sky. Just something fun. Something fun. Some light, something fun. Embracing, bitch. Embracing. All right, check that shit out. White crane. I see a lot of white cranes in my area. I don't know why. Topic for another time. Beautiful card. So let's go ahead and read the meaning straight from the book on embracing. And my question to Spirit was, what is something that myself and the people who are watching this video, what is something that we should know about the orbs that are up in the sky? I'm just read this one over here. The sacred landscape wants you to know. Sometimes life overflows with emotions, which can feel uncomfortable. However, the ensuing result of this discomfort can be of great value, perhaps arising from an unseen or unknown source. You get this card when emotions are seemingly overflowing or not flowing at all. Cherish the overflow of emotions and embrace the times that seem murky, for your inner floodplains are being replenished, and as a result, there will be great spiritual and physical expansion. Embrace all of your emotions. When you do so, greater prosperity and fertility will flow into your life. Alternatively, if your emotions have been blocked, this is the time to explore and experience them. So if you found this video, if you happen to click on this, and you happen to be interested in this, in the orbs and the stuff in the sky, I'm taking this message from Spirit as, hey, it's okay if what we're seeing up in the sky is not something that's familiar, not something that we usually encounter, but it's important to embrace it, embrace the emotions that come along with seeing it, embrace the awe, the wonderment, even if it's fear, whatever it may be, of what you're seeing up in the sky. And then dually at the same time, if you happen to find this video and whatever situation you're going through, maybe you do need to embrace your emotions within it a little bit more so that you can be more in tune with whatever you're going through, so you can figure out how to navigate and go through that situation a bit easier, so you can find the peace that you need within your life, or the ability to resolve that situation will just come easier to you if you're more in tune with what you're feeling and what you're experiencing. Much easier said than done, but maybe that'll do something for you. I don't know. But I am all for whatever the orbs are in the sky. If you really want to get like down to the nitty gritty, I hear that a lot of them are Pleiadian. And I've also heard that guy Bashar who says that, I think he said that a good amount of them are from the Essassani collective. Whatever that means, I can't really conceptualize or understand whatever any of that means, but I'm open to it. And that's the key. I'm open to it. I have an open heart. I have an open mind, man. And you got to do that with stuff that you don't understand. Why do you have to do that? You got to do that so that you can be able to get a grip on what it is that you're going through or what it is that you're seeing up in the sky. For me, I'll go out to do a load of laundry, pause outside of my door where my washer and dryer are, and I'll look up in the sky right here, and I won't even be thinking about nothing. And what will I see? Something that looks like a star shooting across the sky. Not shooting, but like going slowly but fastly across the sky. What do I feel? I'm like, yeah, that's there. That's cool. I fuck with it. I like it. Why not, dude? Why not? Is it going to hurt you? No. Here's the thing, though. If you are feeling like, yeah, we're seeing this. Yeah, that's cool, but I gotta get up and go to work tomorrow. I gotta pay my taxes. I gotta do all that stuff. Yeah, duh. That doesn't affect it. Yeah, duh. What the fuck? Kind of stupid ass fucking like response is that? Just because it's up there doesn't mean that it's God. It's gonna come into your life and like completely change everything. Your life is the way that it is. Things are changing slowly, but surely. Okay. But you just got to remember that, like, there's other shit out there and things are progressing, things are changing. Yeah, you may have to go to work, you may have to pay your taxes, do whatever, but okay, have an open heart, have an open mind, try to communicate with whatever that is up in the sky. Like, really think about it. Try to, dude. What is that going to do to you? Nothing. Maybe it'll bring some positive benefit. I don't know. I'm trying to do that more as of often. Whenever I see them up in the sky, I'm trying to communicate with it, dog. If you can be up there, bro, maybe you can help me to figure out how to get some more money. I don't know. But I'm excited for whatever is to come with the orbs. If you're still here in the video, I will go ahead and play a clip from this lady who is on TikTok, who channels the Galactic Federation and gets messages from them and then puts them out onto TikTok. And apparently so, okay, here's a cool part of what she said. And I'll link the video. I won't put it in here. I'll link the video. But apparently what she said, and who knows, bro? Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? This is a huge, huge thing that could very well just not happen. But apparently, according to her, the family's here, bro. The family's here this month, and they're here to reveal themselves to everybody. That may sound crazy. Go look in the mirror. That's crazy. Anyways, apparently they're here. I'm not spit everywhere. They're here right now. And I don't know about you, but I've been having a lot of fog in my area, and that never normally happens. I live in the valley. I don't live anywhere near the ocean. I know fog happens in places that aren't near the ocean. I get that, but it's way more as recent. And what she said was there's been they've put a incredible amount of fog in particular areas to be able to cloak or cover over like the ships that are coming in. And they've come from a very far away place, and they're here to show us really what's up. But dude, I'm so fucking tired of the way that all this shit works, dude. Like, the idea of working a crappy job that doesn't get me anything of what I want, to do that every day for the rest of my life does not sound good at all. And I know it probably doesn't sound good to you either. I don't want to live within that. I don't want to have that be my reality, for lack of a better term. I don't want to do that. I want things to come to me easily and effortlessly, and to really tap into that creative, more divine side that us as humans, we don't embrace enough, that we don't embrace enough. Yeah, that we don't embrace enough. Embracing. Boom. So, whatever is happening with them being here, that lady on TikTok said that there's going to be a slow transformation, that there's a new earth and an old earth. And me coming from the Jehovah's Witness cult, that is kind of hard for me to hear. That is hard for me to hear, because I'm like, sounds a little bit culty there, Buster. I don't know about that. New Earth? We're going to the fifth density, and people who don't have love within their heart, or an open heart, and who are filled with fear will not be in that new earth, in that vibration. It's not necessarily that it's a physical change. It is a spiritual change, and a change in which your views or the way that you go about life is just different, and there's much more of a sense of greater fulfillment. And I think that's great. I want to be there for that if that is really happening. So whatever happens, bro. Life goes on. If the aliens are here, send them my way, bro. I don't care. Ask them to come out. Like, fucking communicate with it, dude. Like, don't just look up in the sky and record it with your phone and be like, oh, man, that's crazy. Really? Come on, dude. Let's think a little bit deeper about whatever that is. You can film it in the sky and be like, I don't know what that is, and go about your normal daily life. That's cool. But when you see them, please take the opportunity to let them know that you have an open heart and you're willing to communicate with them, and whatever messages that they may have, be open and ready to receive that, and let them know that very clearly, especially if they're being for your highest and greatest good, like people be saying. Be open to it, bro. Like, let it happen, man. Chill the fuck out, bro. If they wanted to kill us, they wanted to destroy everything, I think they would have done that by now. So we can calm down with all that. Appreciate it. Look at it. Observe it. Enjoy life. Enjoy that moment of being within life, being able to see that. Because for me, I'm feeling a lot of things just like fall off of me naturally. Like, for lack of a better term, I hate to use this term because I don't want to sound like one of those people, but I'm like, I don't really give a fuck, dude. The things of this matrix are slowly falling off of me in my case, to where I'm at my job now and I'm like, dude, I'm not going to work another fucking job. I'm going to support myself off of this. When would I have ever thought that before? Never, ever, ever would I have ever thought that. But now I think that and I feel that, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. How do I get there? How do I get to what I want to be able to do? So shit like that has been happening, and it kind of coincides with what they say are symptoms of ascension or going into that 5D new earth, all that. And I'm like, that's sick if that's happening. You know, that's cool. Is my mind go to like, oh, am I going to have to pay bills and like go to work tomorrow? Yeah, I know I'm going to have to do that. Realistically, shit does not change though overnight like that. If you're like fantasizing about it in that way, that's just not how things go, bro. It's not. There's a process and things that you have to go through for shit to change. So I'm rambling. Be open to the motherfucking orbs, bro. Be open to the aliens. Come on. Please. Please. I love you. Thank you. Maybe we should do another pull card. Card pull. That's what I'm feeling. What's a parting message that the person viewing this video should know that's tailored to them? So if you're watching this, it's for good reason. Nothing happens by coincidence. Some shit like that. You know the vibe. This one. You got illumination. Let's figure out what that means, because that's a big word. All right, Buster. This one's for you because you clicked on this. The sacred landscape wants you to know. The upward, spiraling mists rising in the mountains suggests that those in the realm of spirit, your spirit protectors, ancestors, and guardians are close at hand, assisting you on your upward journey of illumination. They are protecting you and supporting you. Your spiritual life is expanding by leaps and bounds. Even if you can't see what's ahead, spirit is close at hand. If you draw this card, trust your heart and what you feel more than what you see and what you think. You will be guided in a wondrous direction. So Buster, if you found this video and you're looking at this and you've made it this far, I want you to know that that is a message from Spirit for your path individually, is that those within Spirit are watching over you and they're helping illuminate that path for you of where to go, what to do, and how to go about it. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Use that as confirmation that the work and the effort that you're putting in is not going unnoticed, and that you're appreciated and that you're loved. And although I may not know you, the fact that you're on this video, I really fucking appreciate, and I want you to know that I love you because we are all the same. So We're not all the same. We're all very different, but we all come from the same place. So why not like show some love if you're not a dick or some shit like that? I don't know. All right. Embrace the aliens. Be open to it. Good vibes. And then illumination. People above you. Spirit is watching you. Your guides, your ancestors. Everybody in that realm is watching you and they're paying attention. And they're wanting that path for you to be illuminated, for you to keep going forward, keep figuring that out, but have trust that they will help you. Remember that your thoughts project and create your reality. So if you are always thinking negative things, you will only get negative things coming back to you. If you are always wanting things, God will continue to give you that feeling of wanting things. But if you feel like you have something, if you absorb yourself in the feeling of having something, you're in that new Porsche, you're in that beautiful house, you're with your beautiful wife, your children, your husband, doesn't matter. I don't care. Envision yourself where you want to be, feeling like you have what you want, and you will naturally attract that and get closer to that. Embracing your divinity as a person is incredibly important. And the reason that I want to do it and why I enjoy it so much is because I've been told not to do that and to do the exact opposite. So it's probably for good reason that that is happening. They're probably telling me not to embrace this or not to get in contact with it, because what can you do when you realize you're a mini version of God? You can do anything. I don't give a fuck, Buster. All right. Have a good day. Enjoy your week, whatever you're going through, man. Thank you for watching this video. I love you. Make sure you like and you subscribe to it. Get my channel up, bro. I'm trying to go up. And help out the collective as a result of, I don't know, just living life and enjoying things. Okay, Buster.